Hello and welcome to Film Company in South. In this episode, we're going to be talking about Rathindran R. Prasad's Boomika. Now, this director's earlier film, which was the Siddharth Parvati Tiruvottu episode in Navarasa, it left me a little bit underwhelmed. At a purely conceptual level, it was terrific, and you can say the same about Boomika as well. At a purely conceptual level, fantastic, right? But the writing and the backstory wasn't very strong, and the whole film kind of looked like it had been put together in a hurry. Boomika is a much more elegant production, beautifully lit up by the cinematographer Roberto Zazzara. Sometimes the very first shot, the very first frame can give you a feeling about the way a film is going to be staged. And here it's an empty street, there's some wind, there's a door swaying in the wind, and just with that, you get this feeling that this is going to be a well-staged movie. The bulk of the action in Boomika takes place in a big mansion. It's dark, a lot of it is dark, and the play with lights and the darkness makes a lot of the frames look like freshly painted oils. Now, in that mansion, in that big dark mansion with bits of light, we have Aishwarya Rajesh. The character she plays is a counselor, and she has an autistic son named Sidhu. And she is not the heroine of the movie. This is more of a character kind of play with she, the person who plays the husband, Vidhu. The actor's name is Vidhu, and they are joined by two friends, two women friends. And then there's the caretaker played by Pavel Navagitan, and then there is the paranormal force that keeps calling them, sending them messages as well as a capital M message over a dead man's phone. For about an hour, I was really invested in the film. The characters are developed slowly. People are not thrust upon us and told who's who. It's left to us to figure things out. And Rathindran directs his actors superbly and very differently. It's there in the looks, the gestures, the way, the pauses in the dialogues. Everything, makes even an actress we've seen so many times, Aishwarya Rajesh, even the things she does look so different. The dialogue and the events too feed us things slowly, feed us the information slowly and with sophistication. But after the slow burn build up for about an hour, things go for a toss. It's not about the pace, it's not exactly about the slow burn pace, because Bhumika's not the horror movie that it seemed or that it looked from the promotional material. It's all about the horrors that await us if we do not. I cannot talk about the rest of it because that's what the capital M mystery is all about. But I will have a section at the end with the spoiler alert, so those of you who want to listen can listen. There are lovely little touches. For example, there's a guy who uses an inhaler. He cannot breathe otherwise. And later we realize that this is a small little clue. But while the elegance remains, some of the painterly effects are breathtaking. The interest levels drop rapidly as we begin to guess the why and the what and the how behind the various things in the film. The ideas are interesting. For example, the fact that so many people have abandoned this neighborhood, or even the questions are interesting. For example, what was behind the car crash sequence that opened the movie? But these strong ideas, these strong concepts needed much subtler and much sturdier writing. So that's the end of the review for those of you who don't want to go to the spoilers. And now with a big spoiler alert, I'm going to get at the mystery, the central M mystery of this film. Now, at first, we get a woman who's searching for her mother who seems to have disappeared. And then a little later, we get a boy who has to be taught how to say the word ma, as in amma. What is it about these mothers who seem to have disappeared either physically or in speech? Slowly we get the answer, and it's a big one. It's the mother of mothers. It's the Greek goddess Gaia herself, the mother of earth, the mother of all things on this earth. Rathindran's most brilliant conceit is in imagining Mother Earth as a special child with special needs who needs to be treated with special care. And while this message is delivered with all the delicacy of Thor's sledgehammer, I was enormously moved by the fact that Mother Earth, I mean, the concept itself, right? The fact that Mother Earth has only this tract of land that she has retreated to, while we humans continue to plunder and prey on the rest of the planet. Like many young directors today, Rathindran seems to be better at conceiving brilliant and original ideas than in writing or fleshing them out. And maybe someone needs to make a movie about that mystery. So that's it about Boomika. If you like this review, do subscribe to Film Companion South and see you soon at the movies.